you are well and enjoying the videos of supercars on my channel HMKsuper.cars. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe and press the bell button too, so that you can get the new videos notification in time. Guys, look at the name of Pininfarina Sergio's car and think, what kind of model is this? Where did it come from? It turns out that the Ferrari company made a mess. The serial supercar was released in memory of the great Sergio Pininfarina. Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio was first introduced as a concept car in 2013. It renewed the spirit and values of the extraordinary achievements obtained under the leadership of Sergio Pininfarina, and was unveiled as a celebration of the 60th anniversary of Sergio Pininfarina working with Ferrari. The car was built under the Ferrari 458 Spider chassis, but the exterior remains old-fashioned to capture that 60s and 70s design Sergio Pininfarina was designing for Ferrari at the time. With only 6 production models ever hitting the road, this is a supercar you have probably not heard of. The open-top Pininfarina Sergio was first thought to be put in production without a windshield, but that was later changed. One of the 6 Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio cars was shown on display in 2013 at the Geneva Motors Show without a windshield, but the rest were built with windshields. The car features what looks like a super futuristic design from the 60s and 70s, all inspired by the work of Sergio Pininfarina. This Ferrari Sergio has extreme performance dynamics and is powered by a naturally aspirated 4,497 cubic centimeters V8, which had won the International Engine of the Year award on 3 consecutive occasions. The engine produces 605 HP, and this wild Italian barchetta can achieve a 0 to 60 sprint in just 3 seconds. The rear end of the car also features Sergio written below the prancing horse logo. Ferrari designed the rear end of the car with symmetric holes on both tail light and to allow more air for the engine to breathe. The design looks futuristic, yet simple, to reflect a little legacy of Pininfarina's incredible work back in the 60s and 70s. The car was designed in the wind tunnel of Grugliasco to achieve great speeds with an open top. The topless design makes the car unique, and the 605 HP makes it fun to drive. The body of the Ferrari Sergio is made out of carbon fiber, making it about 330 pounds lighter compared to the 458 Spider. The interior featured on the Ferrari Sergio Pininfarina is similar to other production models of Ferrari. The dashboard, center console, and steering wheel are all brought from the sibling Ferrari 458 Spider, with changes made to properly fit all components in. One different feature from most other cars on this special edition Ferrari is the headrests. They are not part of the seats, but they float with the body, connecting to the roll bar, becoming more part of the exterior rather than the interior. Given the very limited circulation and unsurpassed performance, you can hardly get a prototype of the Ferrari 458 Speciale, even abroad. Yes, and the cost of the new product is no less depressing. You will have to spend about $3,920,000. What only costs is the 4.5-liter Ferrari V8 engine, which is aggregated with automatics, double clutch, and 7 gears. 570 horses allowed to achieve a maximum speed of 320 km per hour and a set of 100 km per hour in just 3.4 seconds. The Ferrari Sergio has an extremely simple, clear style. Both its volumes and treatments of its surfaces reflect the spirit of Pininfarina's 1960s and 70s creations for Ferrari. Its proportions have been pushed to the extreme, with the front of the car seeming to penetrate the rear, which itself projects forward. The result is an exceptionally sculptural, three-dimensional take on the classic roadster. The 2 body shell masses are melded together via a longitudinal black insert, the main styling cue of the design. The flank is also characterized by the same black longitudinal element, which acts as both a dividing and unifying element between front and rear. The two sections of the car flow effortlessly into one another, resulting in sublimely harmonious yet extremely muscular forms. As with all Ferraris, the Sergio's design was never an end in itself, but is a marriage of function and aesthetics. The semi-floating development of the front spoiler beneath the bonnet balances downforce and optimizes heat exchange. The roll bar is a modern take on the classic Ferrari flying buttress and negative rear window. Integrated into the roll bars are the air intakes for clutch and gearbox oil cooling. Lastly, the rear nolder and rear extractor generate downforce, adding an efficient finishing flourish to the car's design. At the front of the car, Pininfarina has integrated the headlights in a classic move, turning them into a single transparent transverse element, a signature of the car's extreme formal purity. At the rear, the circular tail lights are another modern nod to Ferrari history. The two-tone theme continues on both the front bonnet and rear deck, with the latter featuring the iconic circular air vents seen on other iconic Pininfarina creations from the past. The cockpit is pared back and functional in the extreme, with the engine compartment actually hugging the backs of the seats. The example delivered to Abu Dhabi has three-layer red exterior paintwork and an extremely sporty cockpit with black leather upholstery with contrasting red stitching, Alcantara seat inserts, and extensive carbon dash and door well trim. It also features Sergio-specific forged wheels, in this instance gold in color with a diamond finish. Each one of the 6 Ferrari Sergios was configured by its owner in dedicated sessions at the tailor-made atelier in Maranello, where clients are invited to personalize their cars to their own individual tastes. The atelier offers enormous freedom of choice in terms of colors, materials, and finishes. The Ferrari company likes to spoil its fans with some exclusive models. The Sergio Pininfarina version was no exception. This car has absolutely everything to please even a sophisticated fan. Certainly, this fan should have at least $4 million on the account to please himself and Sergio Pininfarina, who for sure now smiles blissfully, sitting on a cloud. Guys, what do you like about Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio? Do you like its roadster style? Tell me in comments, like the video and subscribe my channel HMKsuper.cars. In the next upcoming videos we'll explore more about the most expensive Bugatti Chiron and Bugatti Veyron in 2022. Till then, take care and goodbye.